Good evening. It's like, well, what time is it?
1 a.m, 2 a.m.
Something like that. It's like 1 a.m, 2 a.m, that kind of thing. My name's John. I'm joined here with Liam, the glittering Prince of Magic. And we're heading to Blackpool. And we're going to see some jabroni magicians. Some decent magicians as well. And right now, we're in Cowdenbeath. And I've just picked up Liam. And we're going to travel through the night. We're going to stop off, probably get something to eat, and then head on to Blackpool probably by tomorrow morning, and take things from there. Is there anything you wish to add, Liam, before we set forth?
No, it looks cool.
So we've parked up at the service station. We're just going to nip in and grab something to eat, kind of quick like. Probably going to spend the night in the camper van, and then head on to Blackpool in the morning. Oh yes. Okay, so we're at the service station. I'm getting topped up with water so I can have a shower. Don't know what time it is. It's probably about 3 a.m. or something like that. We're going to get filled up with water here and then move on to the next service station where I think there's a McDonald's or something like that. Okay, so we're filling up the water tank here. It's taking a painfully long time. So what I'm doing is we've wrapped some sleeping mask round the thing.
He has a blindfold in his bed and we don't know why.
That's it.
We don't ask questions.
Yeah, so
just exists.
we've wrapped it around there so that I don't have to stand outside and freeze my hands off because it's Baltic out there. But it's nearly filled up and then we're heading on. So, well, I'm in Blackpool and it's violently raining right now. Liam's out in that. There's no danger I'm going out.
So we went to the fabric shop and we got some fabric for my glittering Prince of Magic show at the Emerald Theatre. 21 nights, the biggest illusion show ever in Scotland.
Of all time!
At that venue. We got a Ric Flair doll.
Woo!
And we got all this cool stuff from the Blackpool Magic Society. And then I got energy juice. And a lanyard. That was the coolest thing.
So whilst Liam's been gallivanting, I've just been sleeping because that's what I do, pretty much. It's been hailstones, you know, pretty mad hailstones. And we're going to Lytham St Anne's very shortly. When we get to Lytham St Anne's, we're going to grab something to eat.
There's a shop that sells rock. It's magnificent.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Adventure time, here we go. So we're currently walking about Lytham St Anne's right now. Liam seems to be looking for some sort of antiques place. I want to go and get a sit down. I'm still asleep.
It's only 5 o'clock.
I know. But I've been awake and just, I've been awake and then sleeping for an hour or so, then awake again and sleep for an hour or so. Keep getting woken up. Okay, so we're in a pub called. What's the name of the pub?
Some classless place.
We're in some classless place. So we're in the townhouse. And I'm just sitting here having a wee cola. I'm very much like a zombie. I haven't really had a good sleep. I've tried to, but I keep getting woken up and falling asleep again and stuff like that. So I'm very much like a zombie right now where I just need to go to sleep. Liam is just feeling very uncomfortable right now because he doesn't really go to pubs. What's the plan?
Oh, we're going to go and have a Chinese.
Where are we going for the Chinese?
Over there.
And what's the name of the place?
The Luan.
Will we see any magicians there?
There are 2 that I know might be there. Oh, we're currently in a Chinese restaurant.
Ignore me.
And we've been joined by Liam's Uncle Billy.
My sister demands when she comes in here, we've got to come in here. This is more like your brother's paying, other brother's paying, 30 quid for steak, I want to come here.
Cool. So that's good. Have you decided what you're having yet, Liam?
I'm Chinese.
Get out of here. It's 4 o'clock. They've got the diced corpse and I've got the vegetables. We've now got some fortune cookies. I think they're fortune, yeah they are. Wonder what my fortune's going to be.
It says, a visit to a strange place will bring you renewed perspective. And it also says that the Chinese word for strawberry is kao miai.
You'll soon be surrounded by good friends and laughter.
Oh, that's us.
right.
Don't a bit of laughter.
I'm going to laugh when William pays the bill, isn't it right?
What's your one say?
It says, on Saturday you'll be joined by a smelly friend. So I've got back to the van and the boiler has been spewing water everywhere all over the place. And you can, whatever it is. So I've had to kind of sort of mop the place up with this towel. And there's no running water in Uncle Billy's place. So no shower.
Which is more than most magicians will have.
Oh god, so we're going to have to disconnect this for the time being and maybe see if we can get some cable ties to kind of fix this up tomorrow. Okay, so I've just been to Sainsbury's and to some of the other wee local supermarkets. I've been doing a bit of walking trying to find cable ties to repair the boiler. Not been able to find anything like that, so I'm just going to have to go home, back to the super van and have a night in the cold. Oh joy. Oh joy. Okay, so I'm back in the motorhome and I've attempted to repair the boiler. Haven't been successful. I sort of thought I had it done, then when I turned the boiler on, the pipe just came flying off, so I'm going to have to go and get some cable ties or something stronger tomorrow. So that's a bit disappointing. So it might be a cold night, but it seems quite mild at the minute, but that may change. Never mind. Nothing I can do about it. So time to go to sleep and I'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Okay, it's about 5 AM. I've got 2 DVs, got another couple of hours until B&Q opens, so I can go and get like a hose clip so that I can repair the boiler, because it's freezing in here. And it's in the rain. You can hear the rain. Listen. Yeah, oh, well, could be worse. I could have 3 days to go. Okay, it's just past 8 AM. I've been to B&Q and fixed the pipe on the boiler and fired it up, and it's still not getting heating. And there's water leaking from another pipe, which no matter what way you turn it, seems to be connected, but it still seems to be leaking. It's got some sort of weird connection on it that I know nothing about. Never mind. Nothing I can do about it. Just got to get and bear it. I'm going to go and head back to Latham and meet up with Liam. He might be up by this point. The weather's terrible. It's very, very rainy. Wet and wild out there. So, not a good start, but well, it can only get better, I guess. So it was the morning of Friday, and I am joined with the legendary Liam A. Black.
The glittering Prince of Magic.
Yeah, who's not glittering at this point in time.
There's some glitter.
Okay, slight glitter. Yeah. Slight.
Not
so
quite full on Gary, but we'll get there soon.
So we've just parked up on Hornby Road, and we are. I think we're probably going to head towards the Ruskin, I think, and see what's happening there first, and get a wee coffee, then decide what I'm doing from there. I've been discussing with Liam my total desire to just go home, because I can't be asked with magic, I can't be asked with magicians.
I thought you said you love waistcoats. This place is full of them.
Oh, and I've got 10 points as well. I've seen the first Fresno.
What's the Fresno?
It's Fresno's one of those kids magicians in their cars, you know, crazy car things. Yeah, I've seen the first Fresno. So I've got 10 points. Okay. Anyway, time to go. Bye for now. 20 points, 2 Fresnos. So just dropped Liam off at the Winter Gardens. I'm heading back to the motorhome. I'm not going to go to the convention, I don't think. So it's miserable, it's cold, it's very moist. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some work on my website when I get back to the van, and then meet up with people later on, because sod the convention. Okay, I'm heading down to the Ruskin now to go and meet Liam and Carol and Les and whoever else is all down there. Bye for now. Okay, so the weather is slightly less wet. It's not raining anymore, but it's still rather cold and windy. Not really pub crawl weather. I've been in the van considering if I should go home tonight, because if I'm being brutally honest, I'm not enjoying myself so far. I've have a kind of conflict of interests with myself and Liam. Now I've came down with Liam, but Liam wants to go to the convention. I have no interest at all in going to the convention, and Liam's no interest in really going to the pubs. And in fairness, I have no interest in really wanting to go to the pubs either. So I don't really know why I'm here. I kind of just want to go home. I wish I could just be back in Scotland in Hotel Chappelle. Bumped into the legendary Liam A. Black, who's been buying some
I bought a lot of
boxes.
business cards from magicians.
So very cool. Who have you seen so far?
John King, Carol Jerome, Legends of Magic. Franz Harari, not quite as famous as Carol Jerome and all that lot, of course.
So true. I thought you were with Carol.
No, he went to go and see a show.
I thought he was gigging.
No, the place he was gigging at, the roof fell in.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, means we'll have to meet up with him and have a beer instead, maybe. So, it's now day 2. I've not had a shower, and thankfully I'm not actually needing a shower badly yet, but I imagine I'm going to be needing one pretty soon. But Liam's informed me that his Uncle Billy has a sort of portable shower. It's a sort of bag that you fill from the kettle, and so it's what a disaster of a weekend.
These heartbreaking confessions that you're making to our one viewer, which will probably be you.
Very true. But anyway, the Ruskin is absolutely dead. Is the convention dead as well, or is it just the Ruskin?
There's about half the dealers there.
I bought Liam a drink. This blue shit, because that's the kind of stuff I thought he would like. But he's been an ungrateful little bastard, and he's taking like a sip of it, and that's it. Explain yourself.
See, I don't drink alcohol because alcohol is for miscreants and prostitutes and people like that. And he told me it was some sort of ice pole, but it was like an ice pole, but it burns your lips.
It tastes like ice pole.
No, we're not having that in my system. That's the worst thing you could put inside of me.
Liam is going to do an impersonation, one of those, of every single magic dealer in existence.
Oh, they always do this. They always watch the cards, and then they do this, and then they go 15 quid. And then they tell you some ridiculous name for it.
Just bumped into the legendary Dan and his friend Bryn. And Dan is going to do a wee trick, I believe.
No, I'm not. I'm just looking for something.
Okay, fair enough. Okay.
Liam's good. He's better than he thinks he is. Unlike me, and I'm shit.
Which is funny, because I've become the best fucking person here, so... I must be unlimited power.
We've left Jabroni Central. And me and Liam are heading to go and grab some grub somewhere.
We're on a magical quest to find a kebab or something. Sound wonderful, like fish and chips.
Come to the West Roast Cock Cafe, which is open till 11 for tonight. Just going to grab some munchies before heading forward. Liam is considering his ethical options, otherwise he's going to get abuse from me. What are you considering, Ian?
Well, they don't have a McFlurry here, and they don't have a KFC bucket, but they do have a menu.
Let's see what they have in store. Garlic mushrooms, chili nachos. So food's all gone.
It's been an eventful evening. We've had guacamole and rice.
Okay, so I've parked up, near the beach, just outside Lytham St Anne's, and I'm just going to get some shut eye for a few hours. Hopefully it's not as Baltic as it was last night. Then tomorrow in the morning I'm going to go and see if I can get the heating in the motorhome repaired. And then play things for there, I suppose. So anyway, night night, bye for now. And it is the morning, so I'm just going to nip in and get a shower at Liam's uncle's place, and then we're going to head into the town. Managed to get the heating working in the van, yay! But for how long? Who knows? So it's all good. It's time to head on to Blackpool, and Liam's getting dropped off for the convention, and I'll catch up with him later on. Liam now has to leave the van and endure this. What's your thoughts? We're walking in the air. Oh joy. So just a wee summary of what's happened. The boiler hose pipe has melted. They've clearly got the wrong type of hose pipe on it, and so there's no heating again in the van. I've had enough. I've literally had enough. This has been a very depressing trip. So either way, I've just off the phone with Liam, and I'm just going to head up the road. I'm literally, I've said to him I've had enough. So what's going to happen is Liam's going to collect what stuff he's needing, and I'll drop off the rest of his stuff off home in Cowdenbeath, and I'm just going to head back up to Scotland. Had enough. Sod this convention. This has been a horrible trip for me. Time to go home. So I've been summoned to the Ruskin to meet Liam and Andy Smith, and Liam's selling a floating table, and it's so light that it doesn't feel like there's anything in this box. So I'm just basically heading to the Ruskin to meet up with them, and then after that I'm going to venture up the road into the legendary Andy Smith.
All right, what are we doing now?
It's Lady May Black. What's been happening? What have I missed? Starting with yourself.
Nothing. Chaos on the motorways. There you go.
You've not been to the convention yet, no?
Yeah. Well, look at the time. 20 to 4.
And what have you bought?
Some books and some magic,
Cool.
and I'm actually selling some magic as well.
What are you selling?
A floating table.
Cool. And I'm on the soups. And we've just bumped into the legendary Carol Jerome. What's been happening, Carol?
Knackered? Oh, you're not seeing my car?
I've not seen your car.
The car's a write-off.
What happened?
I got the gig cancelled yesterday, the singing gig, because of the 6 leaks in the roof. And day before...
What's happened to your car?
Well, it was parked outside the hotel I'm at.
Oh, for God's sake.
And I came outside, I thought somebody had jumped on the bonnet.
Yeah.
And then I looked and I saw the wood in the windscreen. The windscreen's smashed.
The weather.
Bonnet's smashed in, side of the car, wind mirror's gone, and it's gone down the side of the car. So it's going to be a write-off.
You only had it about a month.
I've had it full.
We're being served by a robot. Now I'm laughing here, but I imagine if this video is being watched ever, in the future, this will be quite normal. And
It's maybe Apple would run things better. So Robocop has just tried to serve me some spring onions, spring rolls, noodles, rice. I mean,
incredible.
That's the best trick of the convention, really.
So I've just bumped into the legendary Marcus Jahrling and Les Williams. I could have used that for the van last night, to be fair. What's been happening?
How you doing?
Usual, not a lot. So,
Drinking heavily.
Wayne Dobson show,
Is it good?
more confetti cannons.
Very good.
Yes,
It's more confetti cannons.
yes. And sticks of dynamite this year.
Yeah. Very good. Went down an absolute blast.
I'm calling it a night on Saturday, and I'm going to head back up the road. Hello, it's me, it's all drab. I've just come down to the Ruskin, just so you see who's on. So, look up, bumped into. So look, I bumped into. This is Andy Smith. What's up, man, Andy? How you doing, son?
Yeah, I'm alright, mate. Brilliant.
All these magical bastards are doing are like you know nothing but fucking card trick shite.
Yes. Yep. When I go like this, oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. It will stay 4 cards. When I turn it over, what has happened? What has happened? Strange thing has happened.
Very strange.
What has happened?
That's good.
That's neat.
I go like this. You have the king of clubs, for example. You can go further and pick his wife. Yes. You can do a little bit more. So a normal card, the 9 of spades. But when I turn this card, oh, you have a normal deck. Yes. That's always with these cards. I don't know why, but when you do it like this, you miss a card. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards, and this is a royal flush.
Right, that's me saying cheery bye to Liam.
Awesome.
And he's away to go and see the gala show. And then you want to see Liam?
Oh, you've got to get back to your home, haven't you?
Aye, pretty much, son, pretty much. It's curfew time. Hey, catch you later.
See you later, bye.
I love the lassie, a bonny, bonny lassie. She's as sweet as the heather, bonny purple heather. Mary, my Scotch blue bell. It's 9 p.m, I'm just outside the Ruskin, and it's absolutely dead, you know, very, very quiet. Usually when the Blackpool Magic Convention's on, it's extremely busy. Obviously, it's just 2 years since COVID, but it's just unbelievably quiet, you know. Never really seen it so quiet on a Saturday night like this, but it's just a sign of the times, I guess. Okay, so anyway, me and Andy were discussing how the Ruskin is just incredibly quiet, and something feels wrong.
Metaphor for the country, the state of the country.
I think so.
It is, isn't it? It is.
Yeah, it's weird. Usually we are drunk. Neither of us are drinking, and we're behaving ourselves.
Totally.
Yep. And you know, we're not shouting, we're not swearing, we're not having a carry on.
Nope.
We're not being a nuisance. You know what I mean? It's like something's going on. It's different days.
Parts of society.
Different days. Maybe we've just grown up.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think it's us. We've grown up. Landed here at Palmerand's busking spot, and it's sad and depressing. Nobody's here. So it's the morning of the Sunday, and just basically heading to Sainsbury's just to grab some breakfast. And don't know what the plan is for today, but spoke with Liam, and I'm going to stay and leave on Monday as originally planned. As much as I've did nothing but complain and moan for the last few days. I kind of realised that heading up the road is probably like an unfair thing to do to Liam. So anyway, Liam's going to the convention. I'm going to the Ruskin, and I'm going to meet up with Daniel Rivington. So what are you looking to see today?
Lynette Chappelle, who was Siegfried and Roy's assistant.
Siegfried and Roy! Bumped into Cartman from South Park.
No.
What's happening, Daniel? What's your story?
I'm fat and I just rolled out of bed.
I'm having a good time, actually. Apart from my car and everything else.
Now, Carl performs a trick called burn. Don't let him give you a hand job after he performs it.
Lubrication. It is normal silver paper.
Yeah.
Take it, tear it in half, and the half you don't want, leave on the table.
Right, so that I don't want, that I do.
Right? Tear this in half, the half you don't want, leave on the table.
Right.
Okay? Hold your hands out flat. And nothing in your hands.
Yeah.
If we take the silver paper, you dip it in the water you brought.
Yeah.
Okay? Now water and silver paper, when you rub it all over,
Yeah.
like so, and then roll it into a ball.
Yeah.
Close your hand, but not tight. Look me in the eyes and think about the best sex you've ever had in your life. You'll get a hot feeling. It'll start in your head. It'll come down your arm.
Yeah,
and
it
you'll
is. It's
get a
burning
warm
my
feeling.
hand.
When it gets too hot, drop it.
It is. It's starting to burn my hand. Oh my God, have you done that?
You passed the sex test.
No, my God. Look at you recording me my shocked face. How have you done that? You literally put a hole through my hand there. Honest to God, it was burning hot.
So me, Carol and Daniel have come to Lorry Cafe to get a wee breakfast.
Carl wears waistcoats.
When you're singing and turn around and all of a sudden you've got a different colour waistcoat on.
So you're buying waistcoats?
No, I'm gonna get Lee Alex's one, but I don't want to buy one off
What
him.
he's saying is he's definitely in the market. You know what I mean?
I'm in the market for one. Lee Alex's waistcoat for the singing show.
Breakfast all done. Breakfast all done. All good?
Mine was that I've had it 3 days in a row here. So,
What's your thoughts on the breakfast?
It's good until you started vlogging.
We're back at the Ruskin and we'll do some magic.
Yeah, good man.
Well done.
His name is Kevin. So this is Kevin, yeah. Obviously, you all can see him, yeah? Does that look like a proper fish? Does it, yeah? Okay, cool. So, but that doesn't look like a fish, right?
No.
Doesn't look like a fish?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn all of these over, right? And you can see, obviously, it's still not a fish. He would be swimming the wrong way, actually. Yeah? Okay. But magically, abracafishadabra, it's back together.
That's
It's adorable.
That's
Absolutely adorable. I love it.
So we've ended up at Mario Allegria's restaurant. Bon appetit. So that's us back in the autovan. It's now time to head home. I would like to say I've enjoyed myself.
You got a wrestling doll out of it.
I got a Ric Flair wrestling doll. Woo! It's been fun. What have you got to say, Anna?
Yeah, we got loads of magic stuff, loads of stuff for our shows, so good fun.
Take care. Bye for now.